My parents shifted up here in the mid-70s to buy a bigger farm and irrigation property at KUHN. Alex Peacock, I'm a farmer and contractor based in Northern Victoria at Timmering. We started with transport, I think in 1985. About 12 years ago, my daughter Rebecca joined the business as an administration role, and then a few years later, her husband Joel came on board as a farm manager / operator. We've got about 6 prime movers at the moment and about 20 trailers. We cart grain, hay, agricultural machines Australia-wide. We supply freight to some of the major agricultural importers, and we work with KUHN on a lot of their products as well, shifting them all over the country. I think initially it was, we started making hay on the parents' farm and just moved into contracting from then. And when we started making hay professionally, we had a small square baler, and everything was done by hand. At some stage we bought our first large square baler, and it was about the time when those balers were pretty new, and it was an interesting time to be in the period of conversion from small squares to larger square bales and the different handling techniques, and it was good just to have that productivity boost for transport, of having more weight on the truck rather than a few tonne of round bales or a lot of labour in small square bales. And as bale weights have increased, our load capacities have increased enormously over the last few years. I think I bought the first ID baler just to try the innovation out, or try the technology out, and found it was a lot more fuel efficient than another baler we had at the time. The ID I found was a lot easier on the tractor. We could get another 40 or 50 bales out of a tank of fuel in similar conditions. One of the things we talked about when buying our ID baler was the warranty. It's important to me that machinery manufacturers back their product, and KUHN backed it pretty well with a 3-year warranty, I think. When we bought our first ID baler, we were offered a couple of days training at KUHN's head office in Melbourne, and it makes it easier for us to talk to their service people if we understand more about the machines we're using. We have access to people when we need them, and access to parts if we need them too, and it makes our business easier to run. I think the people at KUHN understand the urgency of harvest work and appreciate that we need parts when we need them. We've won some awards with different types of hay over the years for people we bale for, and some we've grown ourselves for quality of lucerne and vetch and cereal hays. And it's taken a while to learn how to do it properly, and you've got to have a bit of luck and with weather and conditions. I think when the weather's kind, we make a very good product, but sometimes we struggle. I try and buy the best tools I can for what we're doing, and we can achieve a very, very uniform and very square bale in most conditions, and that's probably because of the way the sensors work on the pre-chamber. It's exciting to see what challenges the year's going to bring, and if we're going to make any decent hay, or whether we're going to get rained on, or if we can achieve a good quality product and be recognised for it. I think that's wonderful. I think it gives you a bit of a boost, and the people you work for a boost as well. Autumn's a time when you're burying your hopes and plans and hoping you achieve something, and spring's, well, the end of spring's when we're harvesting and seeing what we did achieve, and I don't think we've ever had 2 years the same, and I hope we never do.